Camera angles and graphic settings might sound like a background stuff in Forza Horizon 5. They actually change everything from how you race to how you drift to how clean your game looks and feels. Whether you're on console or PC, I'm about to break down the best camera views for control and immersion, the best graphic settings for smooth or beautiful gameplay, and 2 bonus setups for maxed out visuals. Lock it in. Alright, let me talk camera views. Forza Horizon 5 gives you a few different angles, but which one's right for you depends on your setup and how you drive. I'll break them down for both controller and wheel players. Let me start with the chase cam. So pretty much, this is the third person view. This is probably the best thing for controller players. Why, you may ask? This is the most forgiving and beginner friendly view. You can see your entire car, judge turns better, and recover faster when things go wrong. It's also great for drifting because you can see your angle of the car and all the smoke clearly. Cockpit view. Pause. This is probably the best thing for the wheel players, to be quite honest. For the wheel players and the realism lovers, the pit view is the most immersive. Perfect if you're using a racing wheel like me. I haven't mastered it yet, but it makes the wheel sync with the car. It's a lot harder to drift or race with precision unless you're used to it. Not ideal for new players. Not really new, but I haven't really used the cockpit that kind of way. It's pretty nice, but I would say for wheel players, this is what you should use. The HUD view is another option as well. I would say controller players who want immersion without sacrificing control could use this. The HUD view is a low angle and it gives you a clean view that keeps you in the zone. It's closer to the road, less distracting than chase cam, and it gives you a better sense of speed without full challenge of a cockpit view. Bumper view is another option. This is for the players that want max speed feeling, because this removes everything from your screen. No car model, just pure road. It's hard to know where your car ends, so it's not great for drifting or tight spaces. Yo, if this is already helping you delay your driving or make Forza Horizon 5 look crispy, do me a solid, man. Smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and drop a comment with your go-to camera angle or settings you use. We just getting started. This is the beginner's guide on a full series. Next episode will be straight heat. Don't miss out. So we can hit the graphic settings here now. Let me clean up your graphics. Whether you want buttery smooth FPS or the sharpest visuals possible, I got the section that's gonna help you out the most for your setup. Let me deal with the console players first. You know I got y'all. You got 2 main models in Forza Horizon 5. You got the performance mode, mainly at 60 FPS. This is probably the smoothest experience, great for racing, drifting, and fast-paced driving. It reduces motion blur and it gives you better input response, especially on controller. Quality mode, 4K, better visuals, but better at 30 FPS. If you prefer the beautiful visuals and don't mind a lower frame rate, this is for you. Textures look cleaner, lighting is more detailed, but movement can feel slightly sluggish in races. Bear in mind. For my PC players, let me break it down for the PC graphic settings here right now and why you should have it a certain way. Resolution. Always advise everyone you're playing Forza Horizon on, keep it at its max frame. If you're playing on 1440p, play at 1440p. If you play it at 1080p, play it at 1080p. If you're playing at 4K, play it at 4K. Always use the full resolution of your screen. If you want more quality, you could jump it up to 200% or higher, but only use this if your GPU can handle it. Do not use it. Do not push your settings higher when you know that your GPU can't use it, or you will get an explosion inside your house. Like I said, keep it at 100 for sharp visuals. Go higher only for cinematic screenshots. And again, if your GPU can handle it. Are we in the graphic settings right now? Shadow quality, you could put this to low or high. Ultra and extreme looks great, but it drains the performance. If you leave it on low, low still gives you a realistic, smoother FPS. Environment texture quality, you could put this at high. Why high? This is critical for the word detail, rocks, roads, trees, everything look better. Worth keeping high or even on mid specs if you like. Environment geometry quality, I would say put it between medium and high. This affects how much word detail loads in the distance. High equals cleaner long shots and less pop-ins. Anisotropic filtering, I would say leave it between medium and high, because this pretty much improves the road surface detail at any angle. You'll notice this the most while turning. Reflection quality, you could leave this between medium and high, because pretty much high looks beautiful, but it could tank a lot of FPS, especially if you got a good graphics card. Medium is great, pretty much like the middle ground for most players. SSR quality, I will put this between medium and high, because this is add the dynamic reflections to the wet surfaces and the windows. Worth enabling for realism. So motion blur is another thing, another option here for most people. Some people like it. I only start using motion blur in this game, to be quite honest. I normally would have it off off, but I like it while I'm driving. If you want the best option, I would turn it off. Reason being cause motion blur does make the game feel a little messy during fast turns. Turn it off for better clarity and control. Level of detail. Put this at high. More detailed car models and environment, but it's great for immersion and screenshots. Ray tracing, you could turn that off. Or if you're taking photos, turn it on to ultra or extreme. Turning it on cause heavy performance on your GPU. It's only good with screenshots or showcase moment. For the bonus tips, I got y'all. So if you're a beast on PC and want the best visuals possible for thumbnails, montages, or cinematic edits, here's your max quality setup. As long as you have a decent GPU to push everything. Shadow quality, ultra. Environment texture quality, extreme. Reflection quality and SSR quality, leave them at extreme. Anisotropic filtering, high. Resolution scale, put it to your monitor's size. 1440p, 1080p, your choice. Resolution scaling, put it to your monitor's resolution. Ray tracing, put it on extreme, but this is only for photo mode only. Motion blur is actually in the video settings. Turn it off. Any sort of VSync, NVIDIA DLSS technologies, all of these have these off. HDR, you could turn it on if your monitor supports it. So with these max settings, this is what your photo mode is gonna look like. Now you got the full camera breakdown, the perfect graphic settings, and those max visual bonus tips. So whether you're drifting, racing, or shooting content, Forza Horizon 5 should look and feel way better starting today. Hit that like, drop a sub, and let me know in the comments. What's your favorite camera angle? And do you rock performance or quality mode? I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.